It started as an idea when the Federation approached us and wanted to start an Indigenous construction company. It was a real challenge. It was an idea, and probably the highlight has seen it grow from an idea to a business that now employs over 100 people, works in all states and territories of the country. It's provided a huge amount of dividend back to the Indigenous traditional owners, and provided a huge amount of opportunities for Indigenous staff, Indigenous suppliers and subcontractors.
Federation saw the opportunity that going into partnership with a construction company as the ideal opportunity to have maximum impact across the community. Its impact could be quite broad through that venture, and that's proven to be true.
I think the way that Barpa is able to manage this, whether it's the 20 or 30 jobs it's got on any one time all over Australia, not actually being able to go out and physically see and touch it all the time, I think that's a pretty unique thing, and they've been really, really successful at managing that.
Barpa values what's important to everyone that works here, and that sort of binds us together. It's closing the gap, supporting Indigenous businesses and help them grow. It's also making sure that our own staff, all staff, are supported and developed. There's also a lot of community engagement, cultural awareness training for subcontractors, for clients, that happens on each and every project, which is really educational, not only for others, but for our own internal employees.
I'm most excited about what is available to us. We have grown from a very small business to what is now Australia's largest Indigenous construction company in Australia. I'm excited about where that can take us into the future.
We really pride ourselves on our traditional owner engagement. This is done from our tendering stages of the project through to delivery. So that involves establishing relationships with the traditional owners for wherever we're working or tendering projects. They can offer us support, and that can help us win projects. But then again, they know their community better than what we do.
I guess we walked into situations where there was almost a disconnect between the client and the traditional owner groups, and we've been able to, I guess, get that back on track and get that back, get people around the table again, get people talking, and I think that we've delivered some tremendous outcomes off the back of that.
I feel, in particular up here in the NT, it's like a family. Everyone supports each other. No one is effectively left behind. It's a fully supportive environment.
The respect and leaving the country in good shape, and probably even sometimes tree planting and those sort of things, and making sure that we're not interfering with wildlife and bird life, which some of the other organisations don't care about. And I think that gives us a lot more leadership and understanding of the country.
I would love to see us, some landmark First Nations driven projects. And I think that's one of the things that we have, but I think that would really be a huge milestone for us as a business. I mean, we've had some great impacts on the communities and in the work that we've done so far, but I think there would be huge recognition, and I think the entire business and the teams would be so proud, to see us delivering a landmark and a special Indigenous or First Nations project somewhere nationally. I don't know where that will be just yet, but that would be an incredibly empowering opportunity.
This year Barpa's celebrating its 10th anniversary, and it's an amazing feeling to have been part of the journey of making such a big difference in people's lives. The contribution we've made as a business across multiple sectors, multiple areas, in terms of geographic, is just phenomenal. It's good, and I can't wait for the next 10.